Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another preview and prediction video. This time we'll be covering KiiiKiii. I've already previewed a few others, and if you want more, then let me know down in the comments. Anyway, I think it's fair to say that last year it was really between two groups for being the rookies of the year, and that was between KiiiKiii and Hearts to Hearts. Now, obviously, I would give the edge out to Hearts just cause I think their overall execution packed more of a punch. So for example, their releases and their appearances, it just really felt like they had a firm grip on the industry all year long. Now, that's not to downplay KiiiKiii. I actually really loved their debut song I Do Me, and their other releases were also pretty damn good, such as BTG and Strawberry Cheese Game being my absolute favorites from them so far. But at the same time, I just didn't feel the same effect from them as I did with Hearts to Hearts. KiiiKiii is Starship's next big project after IVE, who I would say is at the very top of the industry today. So my expectations for KiiiKiii are still quite high considering the resources that they have behind them. Now, I would still consider 2025 a win for them, as I do believe that they have shown a lot of potential to become a standout 5th generation group in the coming years. Now, I will say this, they are off to a really strong start to 2026, but I will cover that in a later video. But more about last year, I think when it comes to leadership, we haven't really seen Jiyu being utilized to the full extent. Now, so far, she does come off as a well-rounded idol, but I would really like to see her showcase her talents more. I think 2025 showed us more of Hom and Lee Sol, which is fine, and it was enough to make me choose Hom as my bias, but I still would love to see the other members receive an opportunity under the spotlight to display their talents. And that's probably the only complaint that I have about the group. Now, if I had to add one more thing, I want to see more activity from them, like maybe some international special appearances, just cause I know a lot of groups are doing that right now, and maybe even touring, even domestically would be just fine. But their rookie year is behind them, which I would just consider their first year. I know some of you guys might give them another 1 or 2 years for that, but not for me. So what I'm trying to say is the ball needs to start rolling for them if they want to be a contender in the 5th generation. Talent-wise, top to bottom, KiiiKiii looks pretty damn solid, so I feel really good about their future, especially now that we are seeing the 5th generation shape up with all these groups. It's been a couple of years, but we have yet to see any Daysong winners, which is kind of concerning, but who knows, maybe KiiiKiii could be a group to consider in that race one day. Now, as for their music, I think they are doing a standout job. I liked how they tried being a bit different with their approach with their first mini album. So, for example, debut song and groundwork. Now, will it resonate with fans moving forward? They kind of remind me of NMIX's approach to their debut. It was different, but in their case, they evolved and moved on from that. So we'll see if KiiiKiii takes a similar path down the road or not. Anyway, what about you guys? What are your thoughts about KiiiKiii moving forward? Let me know down in the comments. And there we go, another group down. And again, let me know who else you guys want me to talk about next. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.